Warren Buffett once said, "The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken." Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they can't see the chains holding them down. These chains are part of a psychological trap called the poverty loop. When you're stuck in the loop, your brain prioritizes survival over strategy. This means you spend every dollar twice, once on survival and again on interest. But Warren Buffett escaped it, and his method is not what you think. He calls it the snowball effect. Buffett didn't start with millions. He started by breaking one chain, spending less than he earned. That extra cash became his seed money, a small flame he nurtured into a fire. Over time, that fire fueled investments, compounding his wealth year after year. But the real secret? He disciplined his mind to think long-term. Escaping any trap starts here, seeing the chains, then breaking them. The poverty loop is invisible, but its effects are not inevitable. Buffett's story proves this. Strategy will always beat survival. So what's your first chain to break? Break the loop. The snowball awaits. Follow us for more. Would you trade today's comfort for tomorrow's freedom? Most people say no, and that's what makes Warren Buffett different. Psychologists call it cognitive scarcity, when money stress takes over your mind. Studies show that financial stress can lower your IQ by 13 points, leading to desperation decisions. Desperation decisions look like high-interest loans or skipping small investments. The cost? A lifetime of financial strain. But Warren Buffett mastered a different path. He wasn't born wealthy, he started with pennies. His secret? The power of compounding, turning small savings into massive fortune over time. But to let compounding work, Buffett had to say no to something: instant gratification. He refused to spend on unnecessary luxuries, even when he could afford them. Instead, he chose to reinvest every dollar he saved, letting his money grow. While others chased short-term comforts, Buffett stayed focused on building for the future. This discipline created a gap, a quiet advantage that made him one of the richest people alive. The difference? It starts with a single choice: choosing future freedom over fleeting comfort. Anyone can make this choice. You don't need millions, you just need patience. Start small. Skip the extra coffee or the impulse buy. Your future self will thank you. Because over decades, even small savings grow, and big spenders don't stand a chance. Buffett didn't just grow his fortune, he bought something priceless: peace of mind. When you save for tomorrow, you free yourself. Your future is yours to own. So ask yourself, will you trade today's comfort for tomorrow's freedom? The choice starts now, and it's the first step to your freedom. Follow us for more. Warren Buffett stared at the hamster, running endlessly on its wheel. He closed the cage and turned to his desk, cluttered with books on psychology and economics. Buffett muttered, "Most people live as that hamster does, stuck in a loop they can't escape." He opened a book titled "Invest in Yourself" and underlined a passage: "The only tax-free asset is you." Buffett reflected on how society seemed obsessed with things: cars, clothes, status symbols. He compared it to the wealthy, who invest heavily in high-value knowledge and skills. The key, Buffett decided, was mindset: change habits, change outcomes. He began teaching young entrepreneurs, double your value by learning skills the market craves. Stop running the hamster wheel of life, he advised. Your time is your greatest resource. Through his teachings, many broke free from their endless loops and created lasting wealth. Buffett smiled, knowing the wheel was no longer endless for those who listened. Change your habits, change your psychology, and wealth will follow, he had said. Invest in yourself, the only asset that's truly tax-free. Follow us for more.